Hello, this is Doug Heath coming at you again from the Black Business Experience. And today we have as our esteemed guest, Ms. Sharon Hardie, the owner of Bee Sting Business Solutions. And Ms. Hardie comes with us. She's really qualified in helping you find out what it is that can help your business be more successful. She has a Bachelor of Science from the University of Kansas, a master's degree from the University of Oklahoma, currently working on her PhD. She's an adjunct professor at Brown McKee College, and she's on the board of several nonprofits. Welcome, Sharon. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about Bee Sting Business Solutions.
Well, Bee Sting was actually formed in 2010.
Okay.
And it started out as just an idea between my sister and I to go out and just do our own entrepreneurship. And after some time, we launched out, and it has evolved to become a specialty of accounting work for churches, nonprofits, and local small business owners.
That is awesome. Now, that's surely an unfertile area because a lot
Yes,
of
it
churches need help with their finances.
Yes, they do.
And especially a lot of black small businesses could do the same. So how'd you come up with the name Bee Sting?
Oh, that is a very interesting story. My sister and I, as I said, were tossing around the idea of starting a business, and we were stuck on the name.
Okay.
My sister
Stung on the name?
stuck on the name. And she was a contractor for a major corporation.
Okay.
And she happened to be at our clients, and they were walking in the hangar, and a bee stung her.
Okay. I'm sure there's a point here somewhere, but was
Yes,
it good?
it
Okay.
is. Yes, it is. And so I was, she was telling me about it, and I said, "Are you all right? Are you all right?" And she said, "Yes, I'm fine." I said, "Wow, I like that name." And that's how the name stuck.
Bee Sting Business Solutions. So just, for those of you out there in the audience, don't let any incident go by without fully investigating it because there could be merit in that incident.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So now what type of services do you provide?
Well, basically, we are pretty full service. We have bookkeeping services. We do actually a lot of administrative training and consulting. I prepare tax returns for both individuals, corporates, and partnerships. But as I said, my specialty is nonprofit, so I focus a lot on the 990s for our nonprofit corporations.
Now, I noticed that you have an address that's up there on Sonterra Drive. I don't know many black businesses that are up on Sonterra Drive here in San Antonio, if you guys are familiar with the area. So do people come see you, or, how do you get to your clients? How do your clients get to you?
Well, that has been the most interesting part about my business. Yes, I am located at 401 Sonterra Boulevard, but however, my niche has almost been, I will come to you. Many of the small business owners, churches, and nonprofits that I work with are located all throughout San Antonio, so I will go to you to provide my services.
Now, yesterday was October 21st,
Yes.
2015, Back to the Future Day.
Yes.
And actually, the business formation and the service that you're providing is almost back to the future, to coin a
That's
phrase.
exactly it.
Because back when we were, younger, the insurance man used to come and
to the
knock on
house.
your
That's
door.
exactly
They came to
it.
your house,
And
and
the
all of those
doctor.
services actually came to you. We didn't have to go to them. So I bet that's a very, very welcome, phenomenon that you're bringing out to the community.
It is, and what I've found out is that people feel more comfortable in their own environment. And it's easier for me to work with them within their own structure.
Okay.
Because then they have access to everything that I need there.
Okay.
They want to understand more, learn more, and it's easier for me to work with them in their environment and say, okay, now how are you best utilizing what you have available to you?
Okay. Now, so how do people hear about you? What type of advertising do you do? And
Well, I will have to say, good old-fashioned word of mouth has been the best advertisement.
that's how I found you.
Yes, that's how most people find me. Usually, my focus has been providing, as in my logo and my tagline, is moving beyond the ordinary.
Okay.
And so, as people are helped with my services, they quite often, refer me to someone else,
Awesome.
and that passes on to the next person.
Now, as a person who deals with a lot of black businesses and minority businesses and nonprofits as you do, the big problem that most in those business formats have is financial literacy.
Yes, that is correct.
As basic as keeping a checkbook register and all of those things. There's so many tools out there nowadays. How do you get them from where they are to where they need to be, given technology, the advent of technology and everything else with mobile banking and all of those things. So how do you get from a person who has an old-fashioned checkbook and is used to writing out a check for everything to a format where they can actually be more accountable with their finances?
Doug, that's a very interesting question, because that is one of the major hindrances in the minority market.
Okay.
Versus African American or Hispanic population, is that we have not been exposed to the opportunities to learn financial literacy many times in our home environment.
Right.
And so many times that's where we have to start, is with the basics.
Okay.
In today's market, what does that really look like? And many times it does take a while for me to move people from where they are, which is their comfort zone, to move them to what is new and modern. And so I spend a lot of time processes with people, going through processes with people, trying to help them to understand why a bank needs financial statements, to even help them understand what financial statements are.
And how do you get them over the mistrust? Because I know my mom, she's like, I won't tell you how old she is because she'd be mad at me, but she's really old. Bless her heart. But she keeps her money like under the mattress.
Absolutely.
And so how do you convince someone with that mindset? How do you convince them that they need your service?
Well, I'm not trying to convince them.
Okay.
Okay, that is not my focus. My focus is to try to help understanding.
Okay.
Okay. If you can empower a person with understanding, then they will make the leap on their own. They just need someone to show them how to make that next leap. And so with someone, even my senior citizens, okay, I will show them. I had a conversation even yesterday with a client who's wondering about the cloud and putting their QuickBooks in the cloud. But basically, once you start to bring it down and explain it in a terminology that they can relate to, people begin to not feel intimidated by the process.
Awesome. Now, what's next? What's coming up for the future? Are there any workshops or anything that you have coming up? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
I am working with two entities. One is called Project New Beginnings. Okay. It's a nonprofit corporation that currently is at 15549 Tupperwine Road.
Okay.
And I've been sponsored by Co-America.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And Co-America, through that nonprofit, is offering financial literacy classes at the W.W. White location of their bank on W.W. White and East Houston.
And so you'll actually be doing that training yourself in person?
I am actually doing those trainings myself.
And when does that begin?
Our next class, we've had one in September. We are having one in October.
Okay.
And then we will start back again in January. Okay. We will take a break for the holidays.
Awesome. So if you're interested in improving your financial literacy, make sure that you go out and look and find out the schedule for the financial literacy classes that's on the East Houston Street Co-America Bank building.
Yes.
All right.
And you can find that at our website at www.projectnewbeginnings.org.
Awesome. Okay. Now, if we want to get with you on your normal businesses, and I want to have you help me with my small business, with my bookkeeping and those types of things, how do I get a hold of you?
Well, I am, as I said earlier, I'm located at 401 Sonterra Boulevard, Suite 375, San Antonio, Texas, 78258. And you can always reach me on my mobile phone at 210-386-4384.
Awesome. Do you have a website?
Yes, we do. www.businesssolutions@bstingtech.com.
Awesome. Once again, Sharon Hardie from B Sting Business Solutions. Thank you so much for visiting us on the Black Business Experience. And this is Doug Heath signing off on Black Business Experience. And remember, if you're not making dollars, you're not making sense, and everybody wants to make sense. See you next time.